Hey guys, we are in the basement, and today, guys, on this episode of John's Arcade, we are going to do a quick Stern Ghostbusters update, and actually, literally, we're going to do an update because today, Stern released a software update for the machine. We're going to install it, we're going to play it, and we're going to check it out. But first, I want to give you guys just a little tiny Tempest update, because the last video, like last weekend, we literally spent like forever trying to fix the 6100 monitor in our Tempest. And we ended the last video basically by discovering that we were not getting 26 volts out of the LV2000. Now, I just assumed instantly the LV2000 is bad, and I don't actually think that's the case at all. I came home from work today, did some tests. It doesn't look like the 33 volts is going into it. And then also, I tested these diodes here because today on the John's Arcade forum, we were talking about this, and actually Andrew up in New Hampshire told me to check the diodes, and I did, and these things are beeping like they're short, this one and that one. So the next video, we're going to pull it out, we're going to test these out of circuit to make sure, but it does appear that I still have bad parts, and it's kind of looking like the LV2000 actually isn't bad at all, so we'll see what happens here. Anyway, what are we doing today? I'll tell you. So I come home from work, and I'm checking Twitter at BLKDOG7, and Paul Duval tweets me and says, John, there's a new update for Ghostbusters. so I got excited. And so I right away went to the link and went to Stern's website and downloaded the 1.1 update for my Stern Ghostbusters Pinball Machine. So in this video here, we're going to install it and we're going to check it out. I have to tell you though, having a new machine like this is pretty fun. Getting updates is exciting, right? This is like console gaming in a way for me, because all my other games down here, they don't get updates. Atari is not updating Quantum anymore, so it's very exciting for the original manufacturer to be updating and adding new features. So anyway, I came home from work, I downloaded the code, it's about 900 something megabytes, and so I installed it on this USB key right here, and so I also printed the README file and the instructions, and updating this thing is pretty brainless. Basically, it says download the latest code, go to sternpinball.com/game-code, place the game software update file, which is an SPK file on a FAT32 formatted USB key, which is what this is right here. So this is an 8 gig key. I formatted on my Windows PC to FAT32, and then I dropped the SPK on here, okay? And then it says use the box power switch to turn off the game and plug it in and update it and blah, blah, blah. So we'll do that in a second. But I do want to just talk about some of the stuff they added to the game. So this is Pro version 1.10, and I have a Stern Ghostbusters Pro. Now, what's really exciting here, and I love this, is they added a new video mode. That's right, a new mode called Don't Cross the Streams. Now, I have no idea what that's going to be. I hope we can actually activate it. But it says here, you now may choose between negative reinforcement or don't cross the streams. So I'm excited to see what that's all about. It says here they added a scare feature adjustment. Not sure what that is. Added timeout mode adjustment. When a mode times out, it will not require the player to restart it. It will not relight modes. Added mode continue adjustment. If you drain while a mode is running, it will continue on to the next ball. And then it says, so those are things that added that are new. And then there's some fixes here. It says Loopin Supers was making the wrong speech call. If you had 3 times super lit before you started it, all Loopin Super awards are now 1-time super jackpots. Eddie Murphy was spelled incorrectly. Okay, was that like a trivia question? I never saw that. Ad-libbed was spelled incorrectly, so they fixed that. It says shaker motor adjustment was not turning the shaker motor off when required, so that's fixed. It says when you complete all 9 modes, the modes will all unlight now, so you can play them all again. Interesting. Tweaks. It changed the sound of a couple timer sounds. It tweaked the instant info. It changed the ghost letters to always reset to 1 shot away before bringing out Slimer on medium or easy. It changed hard to be less hard. All multi-balls now light at a ball at their start. Oh, that's interesting. Changed skill shot for top lane P from +5 times to 3 times. Change dozens of speech calls to be a bit brighter. Don't know what that means. A bit brighter, like they tweak like the EQ or something. Tweak the colors of modes and features. That's interesting. So they're going to change some of the color changing LEDs to look different during different modes, huh? Severely reduce how much the Gozering mode increases the super jackpot value. It made Slimer less sensitive when he first begins to descend. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. So when he comes down and he's just sitting there, he's less sensitive, so he's a little hard to hit initially, and the more you hit him, maybe it starts getting easier. I don't know. Increased the max ball save time from 15 seconds to 60, and it delayed the ball search at end of modes when needed. So that's all the stuff it added. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. So we got new stuff, we got fixes, and we've got some tweaks, some things they massaged. All right, guys, really weird. I was recording all of this, and I realized I wasn't recording anything. My camcorder stopped recording. so you guys didn't see me set this all up. But let me explain. I think I have a bad SD card. I do. I need to replace this thing. I think it's corrupted, and it's not keeping up with the recording. Anyway, let's move on. So what you guys missed was me removing the back glass, which I'm sure all you guys know how to do if you have a pinball machine, okay? And basically how to update these games, these new Stern games. And this is the Spike system with the new Spike PCB. And by the way, I still can't get over that this is all it is right here, and that these LEDs here light up that whole back glass. You know, there's no incandescent bulbs and fluorescent light fixtures. Anyway, really cool system. So basically, I turned the game off. I took my USB key and I plugged it into one of the open USB ports. There's two of them there. You turn the game on. It says, "Hey, we just found an SPK file." It said 1.10.spk. Press select to install, okay? And so I pressed select, and then it started doing this right here. And you can see that it's installing right now, right? So far it's installed roughly 640 megs of the 979 megs. So it's going. It's been going for about a good 5 minutes here. So, I don't know, it takes about 7-8 minutes to update. So we're gonna let it go here. Maybe I'll cut away and come back. I don't know, do you guys want to watch the numbers move? So, 690, so here we go. 700,000 kilobytes? Are they kilobytes or kilobits? I don't know, you guys are weird. The last video, you're all fighting about how many bits or bytes are in a gigabyte or a gigabit. So have fun with this one right here, guys. Go ahead, dissect this. How many bytes or bits or megs or gigabytes? What's going on here? Uh-oh, it paused. Is that good or bad? It stopped. Great. I'm sure it's doing something, some heavy lifting right now. So I'm gonna cut away here actually and let this go, and when it's about to finish, I'll come back and we'll resume. Alright, it's about done here, so let's see what happens. Game code updating, there's only a couple hundred kilobytes left. 979, 474, 506. It's done, now what? So I'm wondering now if it's gonna like transfer some big chunk over, like the whole thing. Did it offload it somewhere in a RAM and now it's moving it around? I have no idea how this works. There's actually an SD card up there, so I don't know if that's all the storage that's on this device. Maybe it's transferring everything from my USB key to the game memory card. I'm guessing that's what it is. They probably don't want you messing with that SD card. I'm guessing. Okay, so it's done. It says game update complete. Okay, remove USB memory stick and power cycle. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna. Okay, remove USB. I'm gonna turn it off first. All right, and then let's pull this off. And let's turn it on, okay? It did kind of say to remove the USB stick first, didn't it? And then power cycle? I don't know, that seems wrong. And let's put our back glass back on. What I was saying before, by the way, before I realized I wasn't recording, is that, so here's the key for the back glass, and in the manual it says okay, so right now it's updating the node boards. So right now it's updating all the little remote boards that are underneath the play field. So it's just flashing everything right now. So you can see updating node boards, runtime. But what I was saying is in the manual, Okay, update success, please wait. In the manual, it says to put these keys on the hook. This is the keys for the back glass. It says to put these keys on the hook in the coin door. Well, there's no hook on the coin door, and I'm wondering if it was costed out. And if it was, that's just ridiculous. Because I sat here one night, and I'm like, there's no hook anywhere on this coin door. And so I have to basically store this in the coin bucket, which is super annoying. Honestly, it's crazy annoying because I can never find it. I got to pull the coin bucket out. So I don't know if they fished that out, if they priced that hook out. And I bet you they did, because like even the manual talks about there being an interlock switch in here. There's no interlock because that was costed out. So anyway, all right, guys, we got the 1.10. I guess that's 1.10, right? It is. Because the updates before were like 1.05, 06, 07, 08, so is this technically the 10th update? So, by the way, it reset all my settings now to default, so we're going to have to go in here and put it back on free play. That the term Proton Pack was never used in the original movie. I don't know what that was all about. So, I'm going to put it in the service menu, and let's put it back on free play. And I'm trying to remember where that was. Was that adjustments? I'm gonna go backwards. There it is, free play. Alright, so free play is on. Okay, so we're kind of, I think that's all I ever did was just turned on free play. I didn't really mess with the settings at all. So, and I think that, let me kind of consult the README here. So it says that it added some menu settings. Shaker motor adjustment, you complete all 9 modes, all multi-balls, tweaked, added mode, continue, adjust. Okay, so it added a timeout modes adjustment. I'm probably just going to leave that default. And then it says it added a mode continue adjustment. So there's a couple, and then it added a scare feature adjustment. So there's new adjustments in this menu, which might be in here. Shaker motor, okay, we have that installed, we'll keep that. Scene, complete extra ball, ghost caught. And I'm looking in the Ghostbusters specific menu here. Drop target. So I'm just keeping everything default. So obviously the big thing here is we want to see this new game mode, Don't Cross the Streams, right? And so hopefully I can make that happen, right? But as we know from previous Ghostbuster videos, I'm not that good. But I'm getting better, guys. Especially with my new Slimer here. Alright, so let me set up the tripod here. Let's try this game out. We'll play a few games and see how successful we are. We definitely want to try to activate that cross the streams mode here. And I'll do my best to kind of show as much of the play field and the DMD at the same time. And you know what? I'll take the glass off. It makes for a better filming experience. Okay, I have the glass off here, so let's give it a shot.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, Tex.
So right away, the volume is way louder because it reset everything. I had it down. This game is crazy loud, by the way.
Choose your skill shot.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna notice anything significant here or not, or what, but if we could start that cross the stream mode. So let's try to get Slimer down. Symmetrical book stacking. Alright, we started Slimer. Man, I swear to God, ever since we changed that mech. So that 3 ghost caught, that looked like a different animation. Am I imagining that? That animation for the ghosts looked totally different. I don't remember it looking like that. It looked more sinister and scary. Unless I was never paying attention before. Ah, shoot again. Alright, storage facility's lit. Here goes our topper. Oh, look at that little stuff. Oh my God. Oh, okay, so I remember now. I turned that down before because that thing shoots it right down the middle, that left scoop. And before I turned that setting down, because I read something about it on Pinside, it made the game 10 times more forgiving. I'm gonna turn that back down again. Because that left scoop is just BS. Come on, we gotta hit those blue targets up there. The blue flashing ones. No, don't drain. So I want to turn that down. Because that is just super unfair. Let me see if I can get there. I don't remember what the setting was either. Maybe it's in here. Shaker motor, DOS code, disable, drop target. Oh, here we go. Trough eject power, left eject power, subway eject power. It's that one, right? The subway? This is the subway, right? No, that's... Wait, is that the subway? Subway lockup. I think that's the subway. No, this is the library. Where is the subway? Ball save. Well, whatever. It's over here somewhere. It's got to be the left eject. Trough is that. Oh, subway's over here. Control gate. Right? Where is it? All right, it's got to be left eject power. Let's try like 20. All right, let's see if that does it. All right, let's start another game here.
Welcome aboard, kid.
I love that new Slimer mech, guys. Honestly, that was I'm cheating. We need to have a good game and do stuff. I want to just see that new game mode. God darn it.
Symmetrical book stacking.
Wow, massive airball. It actually got saved. Okay, who brought the dog? Where did that ball go? There it is. I'm so bad at this game, guys. I mean, is this fun to watch someone as bad as me play? So where do we start? I almost want to cheat a little bit here. So it says here, add a new video mode called Don't Cross the Stream. You may choose between negative reinforcement. So it's right here. So it's that one right there. We got to light that. God, this game drains. Alright, so that's lit now. So we should be able to get that mode. Should we cheat? I kind of want to cheat. So it's right here. Oh! We got the River Award. So how do we do that? So who brought the dog? Goes to the Gozerian. All right, now it's that slit again. So So that's negative reinforcement 40. Okay, it's lit now. All right, so we should be able to come in here now and get the new mode. All right, so we can do ESP or don't.
Negative reinforcement.
No, I picked the wrong thing.
Clear your head.
I picked the
You
wrong.
can't see these, can you?
I got to the mode and I picked the wrong one. All right, we're gonna cheat again.
You're
We're
not
gonna
cheating me, are you? What's this?
All right, guys, I'm back here. You know, I had to cut away because I'm so bad at this game. So basically, we need to get 40 ghosts here to light negative reinforcement, and I just got it. Okay, so it's lit. No, don't drain. All right, here we go. Here's the game mode. Right flipper, don't cross the streams. This is what's new. Use flipper to move the proton streams. What do we do? We're trying to catch ghosts? Oh, they crossed. Well, that was kind of weird. so that was it. That's the new game mode. I don't know what I was doing. So basically, you have to get 40 ghosts to light this negative reinforcement thing. All right, well, let's just keep playing and see if we recognize anything new here. But I'm going to tell you, I had a hell of a time just lighting that. You know, I'm not very good. Because, you know, we're kind of going around here collecting ghosts. And there's, you know, all these lit ghosts, like there's a ghost there. And so right now we have 40. The next one is, the next mode that starts is with 60. All right, come on.
The ball is lit.
So I'm excited to try that mode again, but I really didn't know what I was doing. I was like controlling like 2 streams, and there was ghosts coming. Okay game now here. I guess I did kind of cheat though a little bit. So we're at 60 ghosts, start Loopins. So now I don't know what's new now beyond that mode we did. Do you guys know? I mean, do the lights look better? I don't know. So left ramp builds, then shoot orbits to collect. This game really is obnoxiously loud. Oh, we just started a multi-ball. So this game is so great, guys. I'm having a pretty good game here. Again, I think I cheated, though. All right, we gotta get that last Sclery brother down. Ah! We blew it. So what I get? Super jackpot again. We're at 80 ghosts right now. Ah, I just drained. Psychokinetic energy. I think there's a ball in play now. All right. So, I mean, I don't know. What else is new? I mean, if they changed the lights and stuff, I have no idea. I don't remember if maybe that blue was green before. Who knows? Wow, I made it up that ramp. I never do that. Oh, look, this is lit again. No, it didn't work. I was hoping we could try that mode again, cross the streams. See if I can hit that ramp again. So let's get the ghosts. Come on. So extra balls lit on that scoop there. Slimer's back down. I'm having like a 85 ghost caught. There, extra ball. We're actually having a pretty decent game here. Again, I cheated initially though to get that to go. Bump spinner value, 10% of your score. It's funny. As soon as it shows Ecto 1 on the screen, the siren goes off on the topper, which is nice. Shoot again. Well, that stunk.
Shoot again.
I'm not even trying for the skill shot. I'm not good enough. Oh my god. The game feels a little more forgiving. Maybe I'm hallucinating. So right now, wow, why didn't I make it around that ramp? We're trying to get to 100 ghosts, which starts mass hysteria hyperball. Can we do it? I kind of am further than I've ever been here. Ah, it's gonna drain. So yeah, I think the game's over. Yep.
Congratulations.
So I played a lot more games than you guys saw because I'm so bad. I had to it kept going and going and going, and I couldn't get that stupid game mode to start. So yeah, I guess we'll just stop here. I mean, that's how to install the 1.1 game code. You know, I mean, we got to see the cross the stream game mode. So it seemed kind of cool. I mean, we were controlling 2 streams, trying to capture ghosts, I guess, and we weren't supposed to cross the streams. I don't know. Regardless, you know what? I love that I have a machine finally that gets updated, because I never had one. All my stuff's so old. I mean, actually, it's funny though, because like NBA Fast Break, I think I updated that ROM code because the operators really they never updated the code, I don't think, back in the day. Like Revenge from Mars, I updated. So there was some Pinball Machine updates that I did do on my older stuff simply because the operators never updated them. So anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Let's just do, I printed a couple viewer mail. You want to do them real quick? I just printed 2. I was gonna print 3, then I ran out of paper. so 2 it is. And actually, the one here was kind of related, I thought. So it says, "Hi John, I love the show. I saw your video yesterday on your Ghostbusters Pinball. Now that Slimer toy makes everything better." Yeah, the last Ghostbusters video we did, we installed a new Slimer, and yes, the game is much more enjoyable. Because he actually functions now. Like when I hit them, it registers. So yeah, that made a big difference. Anyway, he goes on. "Could you get back to work on the 1977 Bronco Pinball Machine? Last year about this time, you picked up that game and you got it to work for a few minutes from Thomas." Yeah, Thomas. I have a lot of projects going on. In the last couple weeks here, or last week, I decided I want to fix the stuff in the basement first, which is why the Tempest is apart over there. We got the Mortal Kombat in the garage. You know, I did screw around with the Bronco Pinball Machine a little bit, and if you guys missed it, I picked up a Gottlieb Bronco Pinball Machine, my first EM, and I'm very excited to work on it because it's an electromechanical machine, and it's very different for me, and I'm fascinated by how the thing functions. And I actually one night did a lot of research, and you know, I read a bunch of stuff on Clay's website, you know, on This Old Pinball and all that, and I pretty much have figured out that the credit relay reel, the credit reel, is all gummed up. I know actually a bunch of reels are gummed up, so I do want to do the Bronco video, and I actually prepared to do the video. I actually ordered some stuff from Steve Young. I got a rubber set for it. I picked up some of the files, the little, what do they call them? There's a certain file you're supposed to use on the leaf switches. It's not a steel file. It's I don't know. It's some kind of God, what is it called? Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I ordered those files. So when we do the video, we'll cover that. So basically, I kind of know what to do with the Bronco. I need to go through all the score reels, take them apart, ungum them, lube them back up, clean the player unit. So I think the Bronco pinball might actually go kind of fast. But I'd like to start working on that before the winter to some degree. Maybe we'll do a couple videos before it gets too cold. That's actually a great video for me to do in the garage with the propane heater going. So we'll see. We'll do it soon, though. I promise, Thomas. But we also got to do the Mortal Kombat 2. All right, next one here is from Derek. Hi, John. First, let me say how much I enjoy watching your videos. I've been binge watching a lot of your older ones lately, which actually led to my question today. About 2 years ago, you did a video where you went to an arcade auction in Connecticut. During the video, you showed some footage of the games actually being sold, and I was wondering if you knew of a place to find arcade auction results like that. I'm trying to put together a community free play arcade here in Central Illinois, and I'm working on raising money to buy games at an auction in Seaverville, Tennessee on December 10th, but can't seem to find a good idea of what most games are worth. The only auction result pages I found are poor at best and generally only include pinball machine sales. Any help you or your viewers can provide would be greatly appreciated. Thanks again for your awesome series. I hope to hear back soon. Best wishes, Derek. So Derek, I actually did 2 auction videos. I went to 2 auctions. I actually went to 1 auction this year, and I did show the auction results in the video, okay? So go back in my videos and search for Westfield, Massachusetts arcade auction, John's Arcade. I do like Westfield auction, John's Arcade. That video will come up, and I made a point of showing the prices for every single game. Now, I'll tell you that a bunch of the auctions go through auctionzip.com, okay? And that site does show results if you can figure out how to make them appear. So poke around on auctionzip.com, and then also, other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I know sometime on Clov, at least years ago, KLOV.com, people used to post the auction results from the Captain auctions. So you'd have to dig around there. But honestly, man, I think whatever data you find is going to be, I don't know, can you use that as a price guide? You know, an auction is an auction is an auction. Isn't the purpose of an auction to find the value of a game? Now, I understand there's shills, right? So you don't know if the auction's being honest or not. So you have to kind of decide for yourself if what's going on is real or not. Because that first auction I went down to in Connecticut, there's no shills there. That stuff sold for well below market value. Like Crazy Taxi sit-down games were going for $50, $75 that were immaculate with working monitors and everything. And I was kind of freaking out that I didn't buy one. And that last auction in Westfield, it kind of was all over the place. You know, like a Mortal Kombat 1 was selling for $600, and then the next game sold for $50. So it really depends on who's there and what they want. So I don't know. I mean, you could just do a little bit of research. Go watch my 2 auction videos. Like you said, I have the one in Connecticut. I also have the one that was in Westfield, Massachusetts. So you can watch both of those and kind of get a sense. But other than that, I can recommend auctionzip.com and see if you can poke around and see how the auctions ended before. I know they have the results on there. I don't know for how long, because they do those as online auctions. And if anyone else knows of a place to see auction results, post in the comments below. But other than that, Derek, good luck at your auction. So, all right, guys, that's it for this video. I gotta run. I gotta do our Video Game Outsiders. So, by the way, subscribe, like, tell your friends. This is a little midweek bonus video. I was very excited to install this code. So here we are. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you very soon. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. We're going to do more Ghostbusters video. We got a lot of stuff going on in John's Arcade right now, guys. You know, Mortal Kombat, Turtles. I want to do more Ghostbusters stuff. I want to do the Ghostbusters mod, okay? We got to fix iRobot. I got to review the JAMA to RetroPie adapter. I have a Nintendo Red Tent adapter that allows you to use a HAP gun from Royce's Arcade. We got to do that video. There's no shortage of stuff to do. We got California Extreme videos. We have a Hong Kong arcade video coming up. I have enough content for a long time. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see all this good stuff. And anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'll see you guys very soon. Check out my podcast, Video Game Outsiders at videogameoutsiders.com, Arcade Outsiders at arcadeoutsiders.com, and You Suck Show at yousuckshow.com. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you very soon. Later, and bye.